The rain is back for the season, which means it's probably time to clear up your garden bed for the colder months.
Caleb Johnson shows us what you need to do to get the garden ready for next spring.
Today I'm going to talk a little bit about putting your gardens to rest. Harvest season is just about over, and it's time to get our vegetable garden beds ready for next spring. So I'm going to give you 5 things you can do to make it an ideal garden bed for next year. So the first thing you want to do is, if you have any winter harvesting vegetables like leeks, radishes, carrots, go ahead and leave those. Don't rip those out. You can continue to harvest those through the winter time. If you have any leftover peppers, tomatoes, squash, go ahead and rip those out, including the stakes and cages, so you have a nice clear bed. And then the next thing you want to do is, there's probably a lot of debris, dead leaves, diseased leaves. You'll want to gather those up. There's also weeds. Pull those out. All those are places for insects to overwinter and hide. So if you can eliminate that, it'll make your bed a lot cleaner for the next year. The other thing you want to do is, either with a hand till or shovel or rototiller, depending on how big your vegetable garden bed is loosen up, till that soil. That does 2 things. It loosens the soil, and it also eliminates places for insects to hide and overwinter. So now that you've ripped everything out, cleaned it, tilled it, you'll want to add some compost and manure. What that does is just helps increase the nutrient level, helps keep the weeds down, and really makes it an ideal garden bed for next year. You can add lime only if your soil is too acidic, so test before you add any lime. So if you follow those 5 simple steps, your garden bed will be prepped and ready to go for next spring.
And if you need to test your soil, you can do that this weekend at Johnson Brothers Greenhouses. They can test up to 3 samples for free Sunday from 11 until 3, and they're located on Coburg Road, just north of the town of Coburg.